Ancient Sparta was a place where war and strength conquered all. It was a ruthless and brutal community. Young children were set in front of a panel of judges to decipher whether they were fit enough to be a Spartan. If not, they were left to die. There once was a very young boy, Xavier, who dreamed about being something more than just a warrior. He pondered the ethics and morals of Sparta and was very vocal about his disbeliefs and objections. He was raised by a royal family. They had wealth, and most of all, his brother was a very powerful warrior. So was his mother, which is why he was allowed to skip out of some trainings and go almost unnoticed in his town. While all the young warriors prepared for battle, he would often hide, if possible, or go unnoticed and observe the brutality of Sparta and the pain his friends endured. As the day came for Xavier to go off to war, he feared for his life. He showed his fear in a different way, for if he had showed fear, he would be put to death. But Xavier had a plan to get out of the dreaded war and share his thoughts of philosophy at the same time. He gathered everyone he could on the docks of the water, the poor, the old, the begging, and the weary. Everyone who was not as pro-Spartan as the others he could find, he would use to share his spoken word. Xavier was much like Socrates, but much before his time. He questioned what justice was and why being a warrior was necessary to fit into society and not be killed. A government official soon later found out about the meeting. Suddenly, Xavier became very, very small. Xavier then remembered what he believed in and the morals he did not agree with and explained them to the government official. He became very confident, perhaps overconfident. I do not agree with the brutal and injustice ways of Sparta. Not everyone is a warrior. Not everyone is a machine. We are a democracy, and everyone should have a say. The government official looked at him with almost admiration. We are a democracy, and I do see your point, but I have no choice but to kill you. What? Why? X was prepared to be killed. However, Xavier always had a plan to get out of things and talk his way out of situations. He had a plan. Xavier planned for his older brother to come in with a troop of men to distract the official. When the official was distracted, Xavier disappeared. No one knows where Rebel X went off to, but his teachings and rebellious spirit will live on in Sparta. Caution, this story has been rarely talked about. Unless you are planning on being severely punished by the Spartans, it is advised that it is not spoken about.